What's up everybody, Kinetic here, and welcome back to Wolcen Lords of Mayhem. I've got more energy today, guys. I apologize for the last video. I should really avoid trying to make videos when it's super late and I'm already tired, like I did in the last video. In the last video, I was talking about the groundworks, the basic fundamentals of character progression in terms of itemization, stats, how gear works, what the different tiers are looking like so far, active and passive skill trees, the progression therein, all of that kind of stuff. That can either be, for ARPGs, some of the most interesting and exciting parts of the game, or it can be a real snorefest. And thankfully, in Wolcen, it is not a snorefest. It's actually pretty awesome. So what I thought I would do in today's video is just show off some more general gameplay, talk about some more of the mechanics and things like that. For example, I don't think I mentioned at all in the last video what's going on here with our resource system. We have a purple bar which represents the Umbra resource. This is primarily used for casting magical spells. And then as you can see, as I burn through, pun intended, all of my Umbra resource, I'm generating this rage. Well, what is rage used for? Rage is used for physical attacks. For example, laceration. This costs 170 rage points. What good is this to a magic caster? Not that good. I mean, it depends on, I suppose, the class build that you're trying to design. If you're going for like a spell sword or something like that, yeah, maybe you can balance things like these laceration, brutal strike abilities with some fireballs and frost comets, for example, if you want to. In fact, maybe I should try that. I'm primarily going for a magic build though, so rage isn't really that useful to me, but there are ways to get my Umbra back faster rather than just waiting for it to come back the way that it does here. You can see I burned through some, and then it comes back over time. You can use potions to recover Umbra. You can use the globes that will pop out of enemies, out of downed enemies. You'll get health globes, and you'll also get energy orbs that will refill your Umbra. There are also skills, just like with the melee ones. Actually, if we go here, Tremor has rage generation. That's a few ways you can go about Umbra and rage spending and generation. All right, so we've got one of these guys. This is one of my favorite enemies. The grave digger. It's kind of like a necromancer. Look at him, just like he's just digging out all these corpses, man. That's so awesome. Can we have that for a skill, please, Wolcen devs? I want a skill that, like, if you have a shovel equipped the way he does, and you cast that spell, you just start digging corpses out of the ground to fight for you as pets. I guess we can't have everything, but that would be pretty amazing. I'm getting lots of tomes suddenly. This is pretty cool. What's that? I picked up a new amulet, it said. Plus 25 to agility and plus 11 to fire damage. It's got a gem slot too. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and do that. And let's see, what else did I pick up recently that looked interesting? I've got this pistol. Let's try that. Weak as shit. Obviously, I am not built stat-wise to make good use of this pistol right now. Whoa, but it is pretty cool. I do like that. That was fun. You know what? I just realized, I think that Frost Lance is to the frost element what Lightning Strike is to lightning. It's not meant to be a really heavy damage dealer. It's just meant to be sort of like fast, pokey kind of damage. I think that's what's going on there, actually. Now that I've come to that realization, you know what? I think I will... Yeah, I think I'm going to go back to Umbral Blast. We don't really need those Ice Lances, but they are pretty cool. Pun intended? Not really. It's flowing out of me today. I was gonna make a water joke there too, but then that would have been overflowing with puns. All right, let me stop. It's a lovely day for a swim, isn't it? Be a shame if some lightning came striking down on you while you're standing in water. Oh man. That is also one of the more interesting features that they've put in this game. The way the elements interact. If enemies are wet, and you're casting lightning on them, they take more damage. If they are wet, then they take less fire damage, for example. Pretty sweet. Ooh, emerald ring. Go ahead and pick that up. What does that emerald ring offer me? Toxic resistance, damage to undead enemies, and plus to frost damage. It's pretty nice. How does that compare to my other ring? Frost resistance, toughness, damage to, or damage taken from orcs, negative. Damage to, okay, yeah, we're definitely sticking with the rare yellow rings that we're currently wearing. Alright, so here in the passive tree, I've been making some really good progression into Elementalist, and I'm working my way to this node right here, the Master of Elements. Plus 25 to all elemental damage, negative 50% to physical damage, plus 3 to willpower. Pretty freaking sweet. And then there's another one over here I want to get after that. The Elemental Storm creates a storm area each time you hit the same area with elemental attacks, stackable intensity. Will help you propagate elemental effects when hitting enemies inside a storm area. Propagate elemental effects. What the hell does that mean? That means if you're using frost attacks in the storm area, it will give you a greater chance to freeze enemies, for example. Pretty sweet. Okay, so we are... Boom, look at that. Just 2 points away there, and now 1 point away from Elemental Storm. Looking forward to that. That's a big boost, though, to my... offense and defense, though, by unlocking that passive node right there. Very, very sweet. Alright, so now I think we're just around the corner here from getting to finally one of these switches, because I've been on this quest for what feels like forever. There's a couple of orbs right there for you. Oh, look at that! Elemental boost, plus 4% to all elemental damage. It's up to 30, 31, and now 6%? Hell yeah. Man, I don't know what it is. Like, sometimes this Umbra staff feels good, and then sometimes it just feels like, I don't know, a squirt gun at best. Let's, didn't I pick up a fire? Yeah, I did. There we go. Fire staff. I don't have a lightning, unfortunately. Actually, you know what? I should be going back to frost. 20s, I'm seeing. But also 40s. Huh, that's interesting. The guy was totally frozen. You see that? I froze his ass. Got a pickaxe. And blade slinger, hey? Blade Slinger, where is that? Blade Slinger, where that? Oh, is this it? There we go. Launches knife, forward witch, something, something, something. Okay. I probably need, let's check, because it's not always the case, but I probably need a melee weapon to use that. I don't! Launches a knife forward, which inflicts rend damage to a single enemy and has increased critical chance. Uses charges which are generated with time. Huh. You know what? I'm going to try that out. Oops. Actually, I don't want to put it in that spot. Let's put it here on the right click and give me back my Umbral push ability there. Okay. We're on our way. Making some progress here. This is quite the journey just to get to these switches, but looks like we've unlocked ourselves a new waypoint. Thank God, because if I have to run back here after some BS death, man, I'm not going to be happy. Okay, I see what's going on. We're splitting off into two different directions. That's cool. We're going to have to go a roundabout way. Okay, yeah, we've only got 2 charges, so that's as good as that gets. Oh man, I freaking love these fireballs, though. This is probably my favorite. Like, it looks amazing. The sound effect is on point to make it really satisfying as well to cast. And you cannot argue with that damage. Look at that. Boom! totally froze this guy twice. Get out of my face, man. Alright, finally found one of these switches. I feel like I've done this before, maybe? It's just been such a long time, though. I don't actually remember 100% what happened last time when I did this. Oh boy, yeah, we got some heavy hitters here in the crowd. Let's take care of the weak sauce guys first. There we go. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna... Yeah! I'm gonna use the knife throw to pull this guy. Ah, he's already... No? Okay. I was thinking, like, did he already disengage? No, he's still with me. He's just half asleep like I was yesterday. Or last time making the, the Wolcen video. And these guys should be super... Yeah, these guys are super easy to burn down. Look at this guy, can't even touch me at all. This staff is amazing. This is my favorite staff, I think. Oh, we got ourselves another warlock. Damn it. He got out of the way. Still not fast enough, dude. Those could be formidable opponents if they get some better programming going with them. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I don't need to be pulling both these guys. Their hammer attack is deadly. It will seriously one-shot you. I'm waiting for him to do it. Come on, do it. No? There we go. I ain't messing around with you, dude. You are gonna get nuked. Full inventory. Okay. Oh, really? I like this knife just to mess with dudes. Okay, that's what I'm talking about right there. Hopefully he doesn't do that again. Okay. Alright, now that the area is clear, that is going to have to wait for another day. I hope that you guys are enjoying this mini-series, my final impressions of Wolcen Lords of Mayhem here in Alpha. We're approaching the beta, which is coming up, hopefully, as they have promised, in September. Until then, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Click the like button to support Wolcen Lords of Mayhem here on the channel, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next video. Thanks again for watching. This is Kinetic, and I'll see you next time.